Be sure to follow my Instagram, Marspeed_official. It's a good place for more car content, and I'll answer all your questions and DMs there. Hey guys, so today I'm making a video on Dodge Challenger modifications and going over the top 10 common ones that you can do to your car. I've also done a video like this on the Chargers, and that ended up being pretty popular, so if you do want to check that out, it'll be in the link in the top right corner up here. But so I did want to do a similar video for the Challenger because I just think there's so much you can do to the Challengers to make them look sick, and even adding small basic mods can just make the car stand out and look really unique from the rest of them. Hopefully you get some ideas for your Challenger, and let me know what other mods you have done in the comments below. Now let's get on to the video. So I'm just starting with the more common and easy to do mods in this video. These are things that are great for both the guy who doesn't know where to start and the guy who can't stop modding his car. Add all these things together and you've got one awesome Challenger, no matter if it's a V6 or a Hemi. So the first thing, and the only thing on this list for the inside of the car, is to change out the shifter. A big muscle car like this needs a cool shifter, something like a Mopar T-shifter or a Hurst shifter. This is usually super easy to do yourself, and these shifters can be found for only around $50 and are very easy to swap out. Now looking on the outside of the car, the first thing to consider is adding some stripes. Not every type of car can pull these off, but adding some nice stripes can really make or break your look with this car, and getting them right looks really cool. Whether you're going for racing stripes all the way back, stripes up the sides, or even some fender hash marks, adding some stripes usually isn't more than a few $100s when professionally done, and it just looks really great on the Challenger. Moving on from the stripes, next up are rims and tires. Just like shoes can top off a killer outfit, so do rims for cars. The stock 17s or 18s you might have don't look so good visually, so by adding some beastly 20-inch rims or even 22s, your car looks totally different in the best way with these bigger wheels. Low-profile tires on a big rim is a great look, and something a muscle car like this needs. Plus there are so many different wheel options, not only to customize them, but almost for every budget as well. So this is definitely a must-have mod for most Challengers. Next up is a front splitter. There are many different options for this depending on where you look, ranging from things like $50 on eBay for a thinner piece, to $350 for an APR splitter. These things make the car a bit more aerodynamic and actually give you better traction, but mostly they are just for show, making the front end look super mean and aggressive. You can even add supporting rods for an even meaner look. These are easy to install and really change up the front end in the best way. Sticking with the front end, you need halos if you've got a Challenger. The headlights are the perfect opportunity to go to halos, and you can even match them with your fog lights as well. This can add a cool color to the light, and there's just something so awesome about halos that you never want to stop looking at them. These take your Challenger to a whole new level of nasty and mean, and you can usually find halo kits starting at around $200 and up. The last thing I'm going to talk about on the front end that is a huge mod opportunity is the hood. This might be a more costly mod, as hoods can start at $500 and go well into the thousands, but if you do get the right one, it could be worth it. There are several really popular ones out there for the Challenger, such as the Shaker style hood, TA hood, SRT hood, or even the Hellcat hood. The Challenger is one car where all sorts of these crazy hood styles really blend with the muscle car aspect, and the look is awesome. And if you don't want a whole new hood, wrapping the hood in flat or even matte black is a super popular option that also really stands out for only a few $100 done by the pros. Heading to the back of the car, the Challenger has some really unique taillights no matter which model you have. And these are perfect for blacking out and debadging, and they look fantastic when they're done right. The Dodge lettering can be taken out, and you can black out the taillights. There's a few different options to do this, such as GTS tinted covers, which can be removed easily, or spray tint in a variety of different shades. This can also be a fun DIY project, overall costing you $100 or less, and a bit more if you pay someone to do it for you. I have to bring up exhaust on this list as well. It's probably the most common universal mod, and everyone tries to make their exhaust louder no matter what they're driving. But on a big muscle car that looks like the Challenger, it only makes sense to have a roar coming from that exhaust. Adding some Flowmaster mufflers, deleting your resonators, and adding some big exhaust tips not only looks cooler, but adds the muscle car sound that this car was lacking stock from the factory. A custom exhaust like this usually runs you several $100s or more. This next one is a mod to improve handling. The Challenger is a big car and not known for having the best handling, and you can improve this a bit by adding a strut tower brace to your Challenger, either in the front under the hood, in the rear in the trunk, or both. Besides just looking half decent, these strut towers also prevent the chassis from flexing during cornering, making it more rigid, which also results in better handling. These strut tower braces usually are in the $300 and up price range, depending on which brand you choose, but they do make a big difference around corners. The last thing on my list here for today is customizing your calipers. Even if you don't have a big brake kit or Brembos, you can still make your calipers look really cool behind the rims. You do also have a few different options. Many people paint their calipers in a variety of colors, making it look really unique. A set of red brake calipers, for example, really stands out from the original ones, which can barely be seen. Caliper painting usually costs around $100 for all 4 calipers, and you do also have the other option, which is removable caliper covers. These are around $200 for a set and come in a few colors as well, and they just go over your calipers. Either way, this helps to really improve your look and make that caliper be seen from beneath the wheel. So that's it, guys. Like I said, this was just some basic mods to get some ideas out there for customizing your Challenger. Obviously, there are so many other options as well that I didn't talk about, so if you do want to see a part 2 of more mods for the Challenger, or even the same type of video for other cars, please let me know in the comments below. The list of mods might be quite similar between cars, but looking at how they actually look on your car makes a huge difference, you know. Putting a splitter on a bunch of different cars will look very different on each of them, so it's nice to see what it actually looks like, and that's what I try to do in these videos for each of the mods. So thanks for watching, hit that like button, and subscribe for more Mopar and car content. And I'll see you next video.